Something. There we go. There we go. My chat wasn't on. Scott, Matt, Dean, Eternal, Jason, how are you? Lyra, Kevin, and Mark. Jerry. Nice, Chicky. Hey, Kevin, I feel like I just saw you. Nice. Okay. Hello. Okay, we got a good group. Howdy, everyone. Well, maybe should I have it at my house, Kevin? Should I have the Never Lost at my house? All right. So, all right, really quickly, thanks for joining me here. It's gonna be a quick live review. I'm gonna be very honest for anybody watching this. I never got a chance to put together my thank yous for any sort of donations that came in for the past 2 weeks. I just forgot about it. So I'll have double the thank yous in my next lesson. So if you happen to donate on the donation link, don't think I forgot about you. I'll have it on the next one, okay? I don't know how many of you are on the Stitching Method Jammers Facebook group, but I released the first, hey, John Willings, first live show. I released the first trailer for the first Never Lost live workshop. The second one is going to be announced pretty soon. I have some really cool things happening for it, and it's going to be bigger and better. All from the review of everybody who went there that really helped me shape. The first one was, hey, this is it. And it was, I believe it was awesome. And I had an exit interview, and I had everybody I asked everybody what could be better with this, and that. And everybody really chimed in and helped me out. And so that's that. So nice. And Lumi Davis is his first time here too. And Shizzy 41. All right, so really quickly, for all you guys who are veterans to the Stitch Method live review, you know that I'm going to pick up my phone right now and go through the questions I had on the I'll go over the questions I had for my recent video, which was the quick blues tips, like to get a little bit better. So for everyone who is new here, so actually, you know what, Kevin and actually both Kevins, Kevin May and Kevin Island, I want you to chime in. I'm going to make you guys some mods here. But really quickly, before I do that, I'm just going to go through the comment section and look at the questions and answer them, and then I will answer any questions we have for the remaining time. Okay, and I hit my okay. So very useful. Once again, great lesson. Thank you. Okay, I'm going through the questions right now. That's all I'm doing. Did I make my own backing track, and where did I get it? That backing track I made was just on my, actually came out really good sounding. I just made that on my looper. I doubled the track. I put down this. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. Do I have it here yet? No, I don't. I just did this. I'll do it right in front of you. You want me to? Okay, so here I'll rebuild my loop. I just put a little blue shuffle. Oh, thank you, Rodrigo. Okay, here, Kevin. There you are. I'm gonna make you moderator. You're a mod. You have now power to ban people. And so what I did here is I just took a blues. shuffle, and I'll do it right now in front of you with 12-bar blues, okay? And I'll put that first track down. Very simple, just. I have my looper going. Then I click. We let it run. You can hear this. Can you guys hear this, by the way? So I have this first like little blue shuffle minute, and then what I did, if you want, I just did how to play an impressive blues. I have a video on my channel, how to play an impressive blues. It's my blues part playlist, and I'm just gonna play some different chord versions of my 7 chords, you know, and add some flavor. And that's all I did. So here it goes. I'm gonna get the back loop. Here we go. That's what I did. So now you can hear both guitars happening. I had one kind of playing some chords, one playing a blues shuffle. So that's how I made my backing track, and that's I was actually answering a question. Hey, Han Solo, who's usually he's usually here, or he chimes in. You know, I always talk about how to say one a dotted eighth note, 1, a 2, a 3, and he has a 1 is a 1 plus 1 is a 2. 1 is a 2. That's straight up eighth notes, right? I got you. So he was talking about how to use vocabulary for it. That's a cool looking guitar. What kind of guitar was that? That was the Fred Tila guitar that I used for losing my vocal mic. I'm losing my vocals. You can't hear me? Hey, David. And John Wigger, I'll see you at 8:45. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Just make sure. He says my mic's going in and out, so I'm just going to sit here. Dave, and hold off all your questions. Okay, hold off all your questions until I'm done. Okay. Oh yeah, this guitar is not going to be able to. This microphone's not going to handle everything. I'm just going through the questions. Okay, I think it would really help me progress. When I'm practicing with no backing track, I seem to have more ideas and phrasing. Okay, yes. This is Tim Williams. He's just talking about how when you're playing by yourself without a backing track, it's easy to come up with some rhythmic values, but when you're locked into a song, sometimes it's hard to. And this lesson was about finding those pockets of rhythms and playing. I'll demonstrate for you, of course, in a couple seconds. Sorry, again, I'm just going through the questions. There wasn't a lot of questions. There's one question. I remember seeing it. Pardon me. I know it's boring to watch me watch my phone. I apologize. And you guys are sitting here like, okay, what's he doing? But there were some questions. Thanks for that. Love it. So sorry. There's a lot of comments here. You know what? I just realized what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the comments beforehand now to make a. Okay. Oh, that was Peter. Peter Fredericks. I don't know if Peter's here. He just asked, when I'm doing the triplets, are you doing down, up, down, down, up, down? And really, when you're doing triplets, the reason that I like doing triplets, I really feel good. I don't know how well you can see. Let's just take this high E string here. Don't be fooled by a triplet. It's not down, up, down, down, up, down. Really, I'm just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, if that's confusing to you, really, it's just. You know, it's triplet, 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 triplet. I just use natural motion of it, and you can do as many as you want. Triplet, triplet, or triplet, 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 trip, and it keeps the momentum going. So that was to answer Peter's question, whether like what is my picking pattern when I'm doing those triplets. Okay, how come? Hold on, is this a question? Okay, nope. No. Great lesson for anyone. Sorry. Oh, nice. Charlie in Vine Valley. Hey, Charlie. How you doing, buddy? Dean Richardson. I play drums. Okay, sorry. Wait, hold on. Time out. I'm going to stop. I don't want any questions right now, but Verdi just asked a question. Any advice about linking boxes together to go up and down the neck? Now, I don't mean to sound rude. I can't tell if he's trying to be funny, Verdi, it's no problem, or if you honestly don't know. And that's fine. And the reason I say that, Verdi, is because my most popular video, which is the Never Lost Pentatonic, is the spinal column to all 5 boxes, and that's how you're going to go back and forth. I mean, it's not the only way, but if that's the way that you want to start looking at it, I'll come back to that question. Let's see, swing eighths. Does the swing eighths have a horse trot feel? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, and don't worry. Verdi will answer the question. Yes, the swing eighths is the horse trot. Clap, 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 clap. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Okay. Hello, Brazil. And that was fantastic. And okay, so here, hey Ian, good video and ideas to practice. I've seen a lot of lessons across the internet. Talk about the best way you should start, best note you should be starting on. I think most say first hit or strum should most commonly start on the 3rd. Anyway, could you touch upon this topic? Oh, honestly, like you want to start anywhere. Now, if you watch my Blues Primer playlists, the idea is where do you want to start? Well, all right. You know, everybody here has their different favorite pizza topping, right? Like all different pizza toppings, and you start to develop your own taste for which ones you like. You know, I love that 4 bent to the 5, right? I also love maybe a 7 bent up to a 1. The major third. The major third, I don't really come in with right away. I like to end on the major third, right? And so I'll turn on some distortion here, and you know, you can come in and start on anything you want, really. Any note's gonna be fine. The 1, the minor third. The minor third is like nasty. It just means business. Like. Well, actually, I should turn my. The 4 bent to the 5. I mean, just that to me, that's just like it. Like that's the crowd roar, right? Like so really, you could. The answer is you can come in on anything you want. I reserve the major thirds for like for the ending. Like. So anyway, that's just me. All right, so I answered all the questions there. We have plenty of time to party. Let's talk. I will now answer questions. Best teacher on YouTube. Oh, thank you. Just ordered a t-shirt. Oh, John, very nice. You get to wear my face on your chest. That's pretty cool. Samson band there, maybe. Any plans on doing any door stuff? Oh, yeah, I got to do like some Robbie Krieger stuff. Robbie is great. I have a problem. I have become much dependent on guitar charts. How do I break away from them? Jared, okay. How do you break away from guitar charts? Stop using them. Just stop using them and let your mind figure it out. There's a difference between, you know, teaching a man to, or what is it? Teaching a man to fish, fishing, or whatever. Teach a man to fish. You know what I'm saying? You got to fish, okay? You got to absolutely, you know, let your mind and body and muscles make the charts up here. You can do it. I mean, Jared, you're a smart dude. I've talked to you, man. You know, you just got to be able to see yourself. Mike Shaw, thanks again. I'm here. Oh, Mike, awesome. I'm so glad you enjoyed that video. I'm really glad. I have another one coming, and I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if it can translate over the flute, but I'm thinking about it. I'm going to give it a go and see if it translates over to flute. Here's a cool video idea: communication techniques in jam bands. How to signal a band member for a solo. Okay, yeah, that's actually a really good idea, and I should have that. Actually, I will have a special guest. I will have a special guest coming to my channel quite soon, and we'll talk about jamming. It'd be kind of cool. Finally made it. Hello, Rob. Play Bad and Bougie, and I don't know. Play it. Hey, Stitch. Michael from Canada. Great. Give a man a fish. Thank you, Lyric. Give a man a fish or teach a man a fish. I'm telling you, I'm a good guitar teacher, but I don't know crap sometimes. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, there you are. I got to make you a mod as well. You are officially a mod. So I grant you the power of moderator. John, didn't order the face one, but I would. Oh, you got the Stitch. Whatever you got is fantastic. It's great. Okay, thank you. Could you and Sean do a Jeff Buckley video, please? Oh, my God. Should I get a wig like Jeff Buckley? That'd be great. Do I like fish? Fish? Love fish? Great channel, man. Thank you. In general, tips on playing in bands would be great. Actually, that would be. You know, I haven't played in a band in a long, long time, but all my memory is still fresh. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to tell you right now, and I know that this is this is not based on what Trey said. This is from my experience. You got to listen to your drummer. You got to be with your drummer, number one. Your drummer is the most important piece of that puzzle. And so, like, if there are any drummers here, watching this, you get the chuckle because you are the backbeat. You had to be followed. And so number one, you pay attention to your drummer. Okay, teach your man to play fish. That's funny. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Stitch, just got out of work. Whoa, awesome. Kick your shoes off and relax. Bill Montoya. Hey, In the Mind of Prince, Purple Rain. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Purple rain, rain. Right? And it's just E minor. Yeah, something like that. Okay. It does depend on the drummer. That's why you should fire a bad drummer. Any chance we could see Chuck Garvey from Mo breakdown? I think he's one of the most unique band. You know what? I have some like. Maybe I should. I have a couple of like degrees of separation from Chuck. Maybe I can like just contact him. Maybe if you know Chuck, tell him I'd love to talk to him. That'd be pretty cool. Depends on the drummer. You're the reason I got back into guitar and decided to go to music school. No way. Hoping to make a career after I leave the military. Shut up. Are you kidding me, Steven? I'm not the reason. If I'm the reason, that's amazing. And that makes me feel like incredibly honored. So Steven, hats off to you. The only reason I do this is to clear out the frustrational cholesterol that's in everybody's mind. And if that really is true, man, that made my effing year. That's really cool, man. Thank you, Steven. I wish you the best. Or Stefan or Steven. I don't mean to sound, it's just, I feel like a school teacher. Is it Stefan or Steven? So which one. I'm very, very happy for you. Good thing to know is learning the open major scale in every key. Know that it will give you all the modes and open positions. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Open position scales I should do a video on open position scales. That's good. You have the whitest white part of the eyes I've ever seen. Do you really? Wow. Is that, I don't know what that means, but thank you. Any tip on creative segues? Oh, yeah. I'm going to do a video on that, John. I feel like you're in my mind. Yeah. Yes. I'll do creative segues. Hold on for 1 second. Everyone. I got to put that in my notes because that was good. And I had that on creative segues. And I'm not talking about the scooter ride, even though those things are really cool. All right, so segue. There we go. All right, Karen, do you know who Justin Guitar is? Yeah, I know Justin Guitar. I haven't talked to him or know him. Listen to the drummer, but the only reason for a bassist is to drive the bus. Yes, and again, like it goes from drummer to bass player to the lead instrument. So yes, what did you listen? Yes, that's exactly it. So serious, man. So serious, man. And Steven. But okay, good, excellent, Steven. That's awesome, man. I'm like, I get to tell people like, dude, I inspired someone. That's what it's all about. Like, that's really cool. Hopefully, we meet each other, get to shake your hand. That'd be really, really cool. In the dotted eighth rhythm, is the dotted eighth rhythm the same as a triplet, where you play one note in the first two beats? Well, a dotted eight is 1, a 2. Okay, and if you picture, let me. I've got to keep track of the questions, but here's 1, here's 2. The eighth note's right in the middle, 1 and 2. Dotted eighth, that and gets pushed right about here, right? And you get 1, a 2. And then a triplet is kind of like triplet. And it's not 1 and 2 because it's triplet. And so they're not the same. And I hope that briefly made sense. I'm all about the segues. Whoever brought that, it deserves a high five. Yes, and I'll do segues. Now, are you talking about segues about like, you're just soloing and you want to get from one place to another, but you want to have a creative, like a creative thing, like really what Jerry Garcia does a lot. Okay, anyway, so any tips for playing the changes when the chords are passing quickly? The 11. Yes. Okay. So Brittany asked, are there any any way to change practice chord changes? And to be honest, here's the answer: practice all of your chords. I'm telling you right now, to be a great lead player, you have to practice your chords up and down, left and right, eyes closed, watching TV, having a conversation. Just be able to do it. You have to. That's my advice. You can't just say, okay, I know where the chord is. It's not about that. You have to really know where the chord is. Okay. Augmented chords. Augmented chords usually come with 5. Like, sorry. You're but the problem is if you're a rhythm guitar player, you put them in there. So augmented chords like to go on the 5 for now. I don't have a ton of time. Let's see. Any tips on using augmented? Hey, David Kelly, Ian totally sold Stitch Cage Method. The more I learn, the more I love it. Yeah, I guess, I was telling Dave, like, I do enjoy the cage chord method, cage chord or cage root system, but I think that like the way I teach it is way different, like way different from what I see out there. But whatever, it makes sense. David here went to Never Lost Live workshop. Next one is going to be announced soon, I promise. How many chords do I know? I know. God, is that a loaded question? I know a lot. Your beard is like ribbons of butterscotch lava. Ooh, that's nice. That's like my next album name. Butterscotch lava. That's good. I ain't the one. Skinner tutorial be awesome. Big fan, man, of your page. Nice, Justin. Let me just make a note of that. I ain't the one. Sorry, I ain't the one. Skinner. There it is. Wow, my phone doesn't like likes autocorrect. Tips on the role of ear training ideas for practice would be great. Thank you. I have an ear training type thing. Whoa, I have an ear training type thing. Wow, you guys are asking a lot of questions. Sorry, I do have an ear training type thing coming. Segues like Scarlet Fire. Okay, what town in Long Island are you from? I'm from Oceanside. I'm originally from Smithtown. Would be really interested to see a video from your perspective of playing rhythm guitar, playing lead in a relationship to a rhythm player. Oh, I'm gonna have that happen. I have a guest coming on my channel soon, and he is a sick guitar player. If you think I'm good, which I'm just good, right? But I think I love the way I play, but I'm not like great. He is awesome, and there's gonna be a reason that he's gonna be on the channel, and we'll talk about that stuff. Help on the way lesson. Okay, I mean, like I don't do note for note stuff, but we can maybe I'll have a dream that says just do it, Ian, and I'll do it. Segues into a type 2 jam. Well, maybe. Okay. Ever considered doing rhythm and lead special in the mind of like Kirk, Fletcher, John Smith, and or Matt Schofield? Not really, but I'll take a look into that. I think I know what you're saying, but Cliff, I'm not trying to dismiss your question. Just I don't really listen to those guys, so I gotta listen to them. Okay. Can you fully hear the Trey in your jamming? You can fully hear the Trey in my jamming. Yeah, I'm very influenced by Trey. I love his maneuvering, but I don't do it 100%. But I'm glad you hear it. I hope it's not like, oh, the guy wants to be like Trey. I think I have a good style. I don't know. Could you talk about target notes from the 1 to a 4? Well, that stuff, 911 Jackson's, that stuff, believe it or not, is in my Blues Primer playlist. Also, my Blues Masterclasses. I'm not trying to sell you on them, but they're dirt cheap. And they're really going to show you how to like target your notes and when to hit them and why. And I really think that it would answer your questions really smoothly. Hey, John. Yeah, John's from Smithtown. I met John at a show of Neil Cassell and Chris Robinson Brotherhood. It was pretty awesome. Whoa. Let's see. Check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. Okay, cool. I play with a loop a lot, and I feel like I'm stuck playing the same stuff. Any tips for breaking out of the box with a loop pedal? Oh, I do have a looper video coming, but to be honest, it's Ian. Are you? Yeah, loopers are kind of stale, but the most important thing is to maybe loop longer with different types of progressions. That's when longer loops with different parts that you can have a little bit of dynamic process and maybe spice up your progressions. That's what I would give the quickest answer possible. I hope it made sense. Your way of teaching is completely different, exactly what this guy needs. All right. Oh, Rob, I've seen you on Facebook, maybe, Rob? Rad, looking forward to it. Awesome. I've been listening to lots of Jerry, and I noticed he throws in a lot of major sevenths, even over a mixed linear style vamp. For some reason, when I do it, it sounds forced. Oh, yeah, well, he's really kind of using that bebop scale, which is like the mixed linear scale with the rate with the major seventh. And I don't think he sits on a lot. If there's a song, Brittany, you can always email me at stitchmethod@gmail.com, like what song you hear that in, because I want to see if it's a passing tone. I want to see if he's hitting on it, because if I like it, I can steal it, and then I can explain to everyone what's going on. Billy Strings is an excellent guitar player. I just don't really listen to him a lot, but he's like he gave a squirrel caffeine and just tied it to a lawnmower and went, and off he went. I mean, like, the guy's nuts in a good way. You got your own thing for sure. Okay, cool. Ear training was a great suggestion. Maybe basic guidelines of breaking down songs orally. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh my God, wait, where are you guys? I'm so. Wow. Okay, hold on. Okay. when playing over a major chord, I hope that I'm so sorry if this is boring, you guys. I'm just like reading. When playing over a major chord, do you prefer major scales or major pentatonic? Mike, that depends on the style of music you're playing. So like, you know, so like I'm just like, sorry, whatever, you know. So if I want like Allman Brothers, you're gonna play pentatonics, like. You know, if you want like Jerry Garcia, you know, sorry. It's totally up to you. It's up to the style you want. It's all about the style. Okay, that wasn't the best explanation, but play around with it, and you whatever you like, you like. How often do you do the live streams? I do them every time I make a video on Tuesday. Every time you see a video, this is why you subscribe and subscribe with the bell icon. Every time I do a video on Tuesday, I do a live feed Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard to go over questions. How about more modes lessons? I think I'm going to do some more mode lessons. I'm deciding whether or not to do them with Sean Daniel and do another Mode Bros series on his channel and just go over there or do them here. But yeah, well, we can definitely talk about modes. The Masterclass is awesome. Oh, thank you, David. That's nice. How's the Emerald Riders going? Loving the process. Oh, it's going well. We're actually riding tomorrow. We have more stuff. Me and Sean, our schedule's been crazy. And so we're getting back together and hopefully finishing stuff up real soon. Let's see. He generally does. Okay, very good, very good. Yep, McGuffey. Okay. I got to get going in a couple of minutes, and you guys are awesome, but I got cool things. Something about soloing on top of songs with dramatic chord changes, or they alternate between major and minor. Oh, yeah. Okay, so like, yeah, while my guitar gently weeps, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to screw this on. Right? I'm not playing the right. Yeah, you got to really like. You gotta hit those chord change notes, like you gotta really stick to your key scale and throw in those changing chord notes. People do it in the mind of George Harrison. We'll see that. Okay, where am I? You're the man. Thank you. Note for note. Not a note for note, but help on the way in the mind of Jerry revealing his solos. Okay, we can talk about that. Hey, JP Schrader. I talked to JP on the phone. Here's another guy who went to Never Lost. Remember, email me with those questions. Okay. Buckethead would kill for lessons on it. If I could play like Buckethead, my God, I'd just be sitting in my room just playing like Buckethead, man. You crack me up. You're so hyper and able to answer all these questions. Well, thank you, Jerry. Six Stringer. What is your favorite Allman Brothers solo? Ooh. God, man, that's a hard one. Honestly, as cheesy as it is, I mean, you're gonna be like whatever. But Ramblin' Man always gets me. It just really does. As simple as it is, and again, like I have different levels of taste for lessons. For solos. I'm not really impressed by like super fast stuff. I'm impressed by like stuff that like sounds great, right? And I feel like that, like that whole thing is just incredible. Let's see. You're going to see Fish on their tour this year. I'm going to try to. I've been so busy and I have a lot going on. I have this workshop. I will be traveling and man, I just want to go to a Fish show. I really do. I am going to be going to another Dead and Company show in June. I'm also going to see Bob Weir. I'm also going to see the Dark Star Orchestra. I really want to see Fish. It's been a while, so I'm going to try and do it. Best teacher on YouTube. Nice. Frank Zappa is a big request. Love the blues, Dead BB. When I play, it sounds too basic and repetitive. How do I expand? Tim, I'm going to ask you this question. If you haven't done my master classes, do my master classes. They're not expensive. I'm not trying to sell you on it, but the answers are there, I promise. And if you get them on Udemy, I think you have like a 30-day refund policy. It's like if you don't think it works, then it doesn't work. So that's that. So yes. Okay. So I got jokes. Modes with children. That's funny, Jared. I got it going in about 30 seconds. If playing A major, whoa, where'd that go? If playing A major blues, okay. So here's the problem. Share my guitar. If playing A major blues, A7, D7, E7, do you play each major root pentatonic, adding in on a seventh on each chord? You could let's try it. Like major blues, I don't usually find a lot of blues that has an A7 chord and a D7 and an E7 where you're playing the major because we'll try it out. Let's just try it out. Let's see. Let's go loop. One. Okay. So let's see. So you're saying playing A major blues, A7, D7. Do you play each major root pentatonic? So you're saying A major pentatonic and add the seventh. Yeah, if you do that, you're going to get these Mixolydian-based pentatonics. You're going to get like an A major pentatonic with the seven, the G's, right? Like so, like. Sorry, I had to go there. Sorry. You can do that. Yeah, you can totally do that. You can totally do that. It's just going to have a very unique flair of having a major pentatonic with that in there. Just don't. Yeah. So yes. Maybe I missed it, but did you ever talk about how the workshop went last month? John, go. If you're on Facebook, go to the Stitch Method. Any one of my videos is a link to the Stitch Method Jammers. I just released the highlights reel. It went awesomely, and the second one is coming soon. In the memory of Elizabeth Reed. Okay, Marcus King. Oh, he's crazy. In the Money Tray. You know what? I'm going to end with this, actually. I got to go, but like, man, this was a request, and I will gladly. All right, I gotta go. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your questions. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I gotta go. And thank you so much. I have a lesson to teach. You guys are awesome. I have a sugary chord soloing video. Roger Bailey, how are you? But I can do sugary. You guys are awesome. I gotta go. Thank you so much for all your time. I hope you guys are great. All right. No. I can't do that. I love every inch of my body. All right. And I'm a confident Leo. So here we go. All right, guys, have a great night. You guys rock. I'll see you again with another oh, there it is right there. This is the Facebook Jammers site. There it is right there. You can click on it and you can check out the highlight reel from the workshop. The next workshop's only 25 people. I will announce everything very, very soon. I promise. I just got to sign some contracts and pick some things out. All right, guys, got to go. Rock and roll. Bye-bye. Thank you. You guys rock. Bye.